Hi, Masters. Welcome back to Aatma Bhava Season 4. Our today's speaker is Dr. Sarojini Sripada, ma'am. She's coming from Hyderabad. From 1990 onwards, she has been a member of Gnana Brahma Swami Sundara Chaitanya Nanda Satsang Hyderabad. She had started her meditation practice in the year 2013. She had attended many courses like the 7 days basic course of Art of Living, Raja Yoga, and she also attended the health program of eating raw vegetables for 8 days, conducted by Bhikshamaya Guruji. And even in our PSSM, she had attended many courses like Sethis Del Purnatma workshops, the 41 days courses of inner journey, and also she has been attending Dhyana Mahachakram at least for 5 days from the year 2030. She had also attended the residential course of Soul Coach Transformation at Quantum Life University. And she has been involved with the Gudakesha live workshops from 2022. She had attended the Chivella Kisar Tarmati workshops of Gudakesha, and she had also attended the 9 days Kashi retreat. She also participated in the translation works. She had translated the works of our Dhyana Kurupe Pitamaha Patriji. She had translated speeches of his like Lankanam Paramaushadam, Maranam Leni Miru, My Dear Friends, Masters and Gods from Telugu to Hindi. Presently, she is involved in the translation of Kurukul Swami Narayan's Vachanamritam from Hindi to Telugu. She also gets involved in the Swadhyayam sessions. Uh, she she had been talking about grandmasters 20 years of practice of night meditation, and it also came out in a word from in the Gudakesha scripture in Hindi. And she has been devotedly working for Gudakesha since 2022. Please join hands with me in welcoming Dr. Sarojini Sripada, ma'am. Ma'am, the stage is yours, ma'am.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Loud and clear, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. My humble salutations to my Guruji, Jnana Brahma, Swami Sundar Chaitanyanandji, Dhyana Brahma, Pitama, Dr. Subhash Patriji, Guru Mata Swarnamala Patriji, Gudakesha Grandmaster Shri Prabodh Achyutha ji, Swadhyaya Yogi Shri Pradeep Aniruddha, to our parents and to the organizing committee members, Shri Suman ji, Shri Jayasri Madam, and Shri Bhanu Prakash, and all friends, whoever is participating here in this session. So today's, we will start with the 1-minute meditation. Just clasp your hands, cross your legs. Slowly, with a smiling face, close your eyes and try to observe, inhale and exhale, which is our life. Take slowly, breathe slowly. If possible, after inhalation, give a pass, and after exhalation, give a pause. Like this, we observe our breath so that we can expand our lifespan. Keep your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, with a smiling face, please try to come out of the meditative state. Thank you, Masters. Today's our topic is power of goddesses. We are talking about Navaratri and our Durga Matas. So in Bharati Sanskriti, we have certain historical and spiritual importance behind every festival. We closely move with the nature and follow certain principles related to food and movement also. We have 4 Navratri times, Ugadi Navratri and Sharan Navratri. We observe mostly, and then Ashada Navratri and Pushya Navratri. There are Gupta Navratri, we say that. During this time, the effect of the sunlight, some of the heat energy will be released in the atmosphere to balance that physical and mental health. So we observe this Navaratri, this practices of Navaratri, Upasana, we say. Whenever there is a change occurs, means seasons come, seasons changes in the environment, then we observe this Navaratri, as I already told. This divine power is spread everywhere. So when the atmosphere changes, we have a tradition of worshipping the nature. Worshipping the nature is nothing but to align our body and mind to the nature. Of course, this feeling is inbuilt in our Upasana. There is a possibility of transmitting diseases during this change of atmosphere at that time. So we follow certain practices like diet and then movements, as already told, that along with worshipping this divine power. We Navaratri, again the number 9. It's a very distinct, I can say, divine. Numerically, the number 9 is considered as the highest value denomination. So this we can correlate to Adi Parashakti, which is the supreme power. It reflects the awakening, and this sadhana is to potential. And this number 9 has 2 distinct features. The first one is that when it has a accommodative it accommodates, and then it keeps its existence also separately, in a special way. How is that possible? We'll see here. When it is, the number 9 is added to any other number. For example, 5. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. And 4 plus 1, those two numbers we claim, it becomes 5. That means it is accommodating the other number. That is what the culture of our Bharat, that means Atithi Devo Bhava, we heard it. Whoever it may be, we try to accommodate it in our own way. And the second feature is, if it is multiplied, suppose 9 into 5, 45. Again, we add these two numbers, 5 plus 4, 9. It retains its existence. It keeps up her number, and then it accommodates other person. This is what Bharatiya philosophy. We have to have our own nature, keep intact, and then accommodate others. So this is the number 9 is teaching us. It resembles, we can correlate with lotus flower. It is very sacred flower, we feel. What in the muddy water, it blossoms. Means we are surrounded by a society of different natures, different mindsets, we can say. In spite of that, as a lotus stem stands erect and maintains certain distance above the muddy water, and it stands and blossoms. Not even a drop of mud will be on the flower. As fresh and pure. This is the symbolic form of purity. We all know about it. So we always see our God sitting on the lotus flower. That is a symbolic form only. This very light, whatever may be the circumstances surrounded, but we have to have our original nature, that sacred nature, that pious nature, like a lotus flower. We all should lead a life of like a lotus flower. Since many things in physical life we see, all those things will teach us how to lead a life. This Navratri Diksha is also because we evolved from a stone, trees, plant kingdom, stone kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. In animals also, cruel animals, poisonous animals, domestic animals, so many animals are there. We have come across all those, taken all those births and have come into the human life. Naturally, those traits will be in us somewhere. At particular time, it comes out. So doing this Navratri Diksha, to purifying ourselves, cleansing our mind by doing this Diksha, Navratri Diksha. So we have to have that righteous behavior. We have to cultivate. With that righteousness, we can lift up ourselves in this society. Let the society maybe anyway, but how I will elevate. All these practices are told us by the gurus, time to time. These traditions also set by our ancient rishis. So if we follow these guidelines, definitely we will attain that salvation. Everybody wants to lead a happy life, relaxed life, blissful life. We want, but we have to follow the conditions, whatever it is given, the practices, whatever were told by our rishis. Then we can become Atma Jnanis, ya Dhyana Yogis, and like a lotus flower, wherever we may be, we will spread the knowledge. Whatever the wisdom we have, we will share the knowledge to others and make ourselves blossom and try to be like a torch bearers in the society. We have a karma kanda in our traditions, lighting a lamp. What does it say? Today we are lighting the lamp in a physical way, but there is an Atma Jyoti in ourselves. Ever it has light that we have to see within ourselves. That light is there, we have to find out. So there is a way to find out that Atma Jyoti. So these practices we have to follow. So these 9 days we follow those practices, and the 10th day we will conquer our negative tendencies, negative emotions, such as anger, hatred, many other kama, krodha, mada, moha, lobha, matsar, arrogance, jealousy, many negative tendencies will be there. In these 9 days, we will practice all those things, how to overcome them. In 10th day, that means we have won in our race. These 9 days is a practice time and the Upasana time, and then 10th day is a celebration. So that 9 days strictly we follow these principles, whatever our gurus have given. The 10th day will definitely, we will win over others. I will be knowing about myself. That is the ultimate. I have to know myself. Not about, we know about many others and we try to comment, always try to find fault with others, but not knowing about us, about I. But this is the time where the time is given for to know about myself. So that is what about Navratri Diksha. So our culture draws some roots and profound observations of the human system and its relationship with the earth, sun, moon. The alignment should be there because we say that sun and moon are pratyaksha daivas. Directly we can see the gods. Morning we see the sun and evening we see the moon. It will be seen by me. So myself, sun and God. 5 elements. Astamurti Vrata, Deva Pujanam. Myself is a God, but I am not knowing. But outside I'll be seeing the sun and the moon, and the 5 elements will be experiencing it. So these 9 days are counted as after new moon it will be starting. The first 9 days are called lunar cycle. The moon's effect will be on us. Sharan Navratri. At that time, especially Devi Navratri, we say, the special effect of the moon will be there. So at this time, if we do that Upasana, our mind will become very cool. Means, which is very productive for our sadhana, and our goal is to attain salvation. So this is the special time for Devi, which represents the feminine nature of the divine nature, that is feminine form. The 9th day, Navami, is very auspicious. Means that day, the energy levels will be increasing, because from Pajami to Navami, 9 days, slowly by practices, our levels of consciousness will be increasing. And the favorite day is Navami for Devi. So we call Devi Navaratri. And then afterwards, up to Purnima, there is a neutral time, neutral energy. Afterwards, masculine energy will be taken care. So like this, first 9 days, feminine energies will be there, lunar cycle. After that, solar cycle will take place. In between the 5 days from Dasami to Purnami, the neutral time will be there. So that's why neutral time, if we Amavasya Purnami meditation, it will become that time, the energies will be more and more. So please do meditation like that, we will be told. So that is about, that's why we worship this Navaratri time. During Sharat Navaratri, this is very significant one. It is dedicated to Sharda Mata. Sharda Mata means Goddess Saraswati, Adhisthatri Devi for learning. Because we all have to learn, being a human being. Greatest emphasis given on learning. We do Akshabhyasam on Panchami Tithi. In many temples, they conduct this Akshabhyasam. Even I used to go, before I come into this meditation, I used to go to temple with my books. That is one of my favorite day, because we are all involved in studies. So our studies should be, this what the knowledge should be always, we have to enrich in this path. So it is not meant for other teachers. They may run faster at a faster rate. They may be very stronger than us. They can do many wonders. But the learning part, when it comes, it is for human beings. Because with this learning, we have to attain salvation. First, we do karma khanda. Just now I told you that lighting the lamp. But afterwards, slowly, we have come into the jnana khanda. In meditation, what we learn, we understand about ourselves. Our third eye will be activated. Whatever in this universe, we get that knowledge. We have to, taking this is the Swadhyaya session. We will be knowing about many things, how to go about the practices. And then we follow the practices. Finally, we'll become a jnani. So this masculine and feminine, these are energies, basic qualities of the existence, these two are. When in the physical world, with these two energies, only the manifestation will take place. Duality we see, always two things, dark and light, day and night, closer and farther. Like that, everything we say, we see it in a dual form. This time, we have to observe everything consciously. Because this feminine, divine form energy, so if we observe, that means if we do practices very consciously, so we will elevate ourselves. And we have to bring this consciousness, consciously we have to do all these practices. Because each one has to be elevated, enriched. That's why in our culture, many festivals are fasting days. We see, because this consciousness, the food restriction also will be there. If we follow that food diet part, our conscious levels will be increased. Even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he observes, he lives on lemon water those 9 days. So our Bharatiya culture created a whole series of processes, rituals, and many other festivals, so that we observe these things and we become more conscious. Day by day, there is a possibility given to us to increase our consciousness. If we eat more, what will happen? We fall asleep. Where is that conscious level? So eat less, eat in a moderate way, and certain types of fresh foods, fresh vegetables, and liquid diet, those we follow during this Navratri Diksha, and then try to increase our conscious levels. So by all these 9 days after observation, we reach to the a bit more or super conscious. Some people, by doing like this, we will reach to that level. So we see different matas or devis in 9 days, 9 different matas. We will be able to see them. Some of them are very ferocious, and some of them are gentle, some of them are wonderful, some of them are terrible, horrifying faces we see. But please be in meditative state. Thank you, Masters. So, in our culture, we worship women. That is, we are talking about that Devi Navaratri. Means to acknowledge, recognize the intelligence, brilliance, genius, and other competence at the altar of good behavior. Because good behavior always will have social access. With righteousness only, we can elevate ourselves and we can give a pleasant atmosphere to the society. What our Grandmaster Prabodh says, just smile. That is the gift to the universe. Such a simple task he has given, not do all these practices. But still, if we do all these practices with a smile, it will be the life and the universe will be wonderful, because we want a blissful life. How to attain a blissful life within a shorter period? This is one technique had given to us. If I look at others with a smiling face, that is Divya Mangal Drishti. Others also feel very happy, and it gives to us also happy feeling. So be happy and spread happiness. That is how we should go about it. That good behavior. Because after learning all these things only, how to live in a righteous way, then only the planet Earth will be elevated, ascended. We all want ascension, ascended masters. We hear. So our behavior, for that, to change our behavior, because in the evolution, we carry some traits of animal traits. To purify all those negative tendencies and then adopt the righteousness behavior and give a gift to the universe. In turn, we get the blessings. So our behavior matters a lot. That means our buddhi vikasamu, our intellect should be blossomed like a flower, lotus flower. We talked about in our lecture. Blossoming of a lotus flower means our intellect also should be blossomed like that. So follow these practices and implement it on our daily life. Slowly, we will be blossomed. That is the victory over the negative tendencies. That is Vijayadashami. On the 10th day, we have so many negative traits, negative emotions, negative tendencies. To win over that, 9 days practice we follow, we observe strictly, serious the day, we celebrate. That is what Navratri. And 9 days are divided into 3 forms that we can call. First 3 days as a Durga Mata, Durga form, and then second 3 days Lakshmi Swarupa, and third 3 days as Saraswati Swarupa. These 3 dimensions it has. We can say in the gunas we know Sattva, Rajas, Tamo Guna. First 3 days we are in Tamo Guna. Means negative tendencies we have to eliminate. Then we become Lakshmi Swarupa, means having the qualities of good qualities. Afterwards, when good qualities, slowly it is improving, the knowledge, whatever we take from Guru, it will be retained in our mind. It will be stabilized. When we implement in our life, then we become Sthita Prajna. And these feminine dimensions symbolizing the earth, moon, and the sun. We have already talked about it. Means Tamo Guna means inertia. We end up ourselves in the beginning of our life. We will be in Tamo Guna only. If I eat, I sleep, and roam here and there without any reason, that's the end of our life. Yes, it is over. If I eat, I can sleep. That much only I think about myself. I do not think of others. I cannot think of others because selfishness. And that I think I can think only about myself. And then Rajoguna, slowly after some buzz, we come into the Rajoguna. Some activeness is there, but at the same time, arrogance will be there. And then Ahankara will be there. There also selfishness, some good motives also will be there. But the I-ness, that will be prominent. After that, we move into Sattva-guna. Then I think of good and little bit think about others also. Yeah, I should do something good to the society. That feeling will be developed at the time. That is, the last phase is Saraswati Mata means I am getting some knowledge. I should be good. I should do good to the society. So these three forms, the 9 days are divided into three forms. First 3 days Tamoguna, and second 3 days Rajoguna. Third 3 days will be reserved to, we will be elevating into Sattva Guna. So after the 10th day is Vijayadashmi. Again, we celebrate because all these 9 days we have done certain practices, and then I have come into certain level, I have elevated myself. So there is a time for celebration. This energy levels have increased. So certainly it is time for celebration. So we take physical form on this earth and we actively participate. Again, fall and rise keep happening till we get stabilized. For that, time to time, the Navratri Diksha has to be followed. It happens to every individual. Not that just because we have come into sadhana, yes, I have attained everything. It is not like that. Till we are stabilized, like Grandmaster Prabodh said, he had done sadhana for at first 10 years. In first 2 years, he had an experience of blissful state. After that, he had done for 8 years, continuous. So everyone has to follow that. For each person, it differs. It varies from person to person. Some may get enlightenment within 2 years or 3 years or 4 years or 6 months. It varies from person to person because in previous janmas also, births also, if we have done meditation or these practices, then at this juncture, we can catch those things. So we should not hear no comparisons, no comments, no criticism, no complaints. Each one is different. Each one is moving in this path. So each one's level is different. So don't try to compare with the others. Why I am going slow? They are all going fast. No, need not worry. We are on the path. Definitely we will achieve the goal. So that with that firm determination and then patience. And Sai Baba, he says, Shraddha Saburi. There are two wings. You have to have this firm determination. You have to do sadhana and then patience also. When it comes, nobody knows. But if you are on the path, definitely we will achieve it. That faith we should have in ourselves. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Whatever the feeling I have inside and whatever the activities I am doing related to my inside desire, definitely I will achieve that goal. So the first two dimensions here of Devi are needed for human survival, the Tamoguna and Rajoguna. The third is an aspiration to transcend, to go beyond. To then only, if you have to bring Saraswati onto our level, we have to strive this Navratri Diksha. We have to keep on doing. Before us, Gudakesha Grandmaster Prabodh Achyutha is there. How he is doing and how he is teaching us very easy techniques because he is doing more and more. Recently also, before Shivaratri, he had done 100 days. Mauna Dhyanam he had done. We all know about it. See why he is doing? Because he has to elevate and give very simple techniques to us. As he is elevating, that becomes simple techniques will come under that he is giving us. That is a blessing to us. So this is all about this. Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, three forms. And then there is no physical entity without these dimensions. Not a single atom is free from these three dimensions. Without these dimensions, we cannot hold anything together. That is one thing. It will be slipped away. It will break up. If you are just in Sattva Guna, why it is required? He's telling here, we won't remain here for a moment also. We cannot adjust to the society. We have to be in the society like a lotus flower because it is blossomed in that muddy water. In this society, we have to be here, and whatever learning I do or we do, we have to share it to others. Make others' life easy, happy. When it is easy, definitely the happiness comes. So make others' life easy. If it is Rajoguna only, then we always we will be doing activities, but the pride will be there, arrogance will be there, egoistic activities we do. If I am in Tamoguna, then I am good for nothing because I always think of myself, not for the society. I have not grown up alone. There are so many people have given me life to be in this position. So my duty is to share with others. Whatever I learn, whatever I have, everything should be given to others. Otherwise, I won't be in this position. So thinking of this, Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas all combining, we have to be balanced state. It is present in everyone, but if it is balanced, then I can be helpful to myself and helpful to others also. This tamas is the nature of the earth. We call Durga Mata and then Mooladhara Chakra. We all know about it little bit. And then Kali Mata we say. Kali, she is in black color. Why is black color? Tamo Guna is indicating in black. We have to elevate Tamo Guna to red color. Red color is activeness. So that we do certain works. Maybe wrong, maybe good, but still we do certain works. Afterwards, we come into the whatever the time we spend in the womb, in mother's womb, that is called tamas. And 9 months we will be there. And then we will come out. In that womb only we will be growing. But there is no freedom. So to come out of that womb, that Rajoguna should be there. Then only I have to come out. I have to come out. That feeling should be there. In mother also cannot bear more than that 9 months. So you are carrying these many activities on this earth. Learning and doing. We are part of this earth. Actually, they say that this is a learning school. This earth is, we have come here to learn and rectify our mistakes and purify ourselves and attain salvation. At that time, if I want, I can come as and when I want. That is only, it is in Bhagavad Gita, it is told that Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamyaham. They don't have to take birth like a normal person. They can come in any form. Narsimha Tara is a great example for it. So we are the part of this earth. We come and we go. That is birth and death. We have to understand about this. As Mahishasura, he had done a great penance and asked for immortality, not knowing the laws of the universe. So we cannot ask for it. We can extend our lifespan till we become Jivan Mukta. We can extend, and then afterwards our responsibility is still there to make others happy, make others to come onto that state. So this is constantly reminded by the nature of our body tells that, because it grows, it's certain, after a certain time it will diminish. So time to time it reminds us, yes, you have to do sadhana, you have to become Jivan Mukta. So when our time we do not know, only few people will be knowing about that time limit. So before, make hay while sun shines, say. So before, when the time is there, I have to give time for my elevation. Doing these spiritualistic practices, I have to elevate and I have to help others. That's why all our gurus says, and especially Prabodh sir teaches us, walk in the garden, look up at sky. Means you have to reach to that level. Is it audible?
Yes, ma'am, it is audible.
Oh, thank you. Battery is running low. It has come here. That's why I asked. So play in the garden, in the mud. That will give us energy. We, as far as possible, we should relate ourselves with the Mother Earth. This will build a natural bodily memory in us that I am mortal. I wanted to become immortal. But that feeling of that I am Atma Brahma, I am the Brahma, not the body consciousness. I have to raise from body consciousness to soul consciousness. To raise to that level only, we are doing this Navaratri Upasana. So if we are closely move with the nature, Mother Earth, then slowly we can expand our lifespan. We can realize ourselves, I am Atma Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. That level, we become Jivan Mukta, and the soul level, soul is permanent. We will be in the soul consciousness. So for every sadhaka, this is very important to this focus on the spiritual pursuit till we realize ourselves. So the golden opportunity is given to me on this day to talk about Navaratri Diksha. Actually, we will see about the goddesses tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Before going into that, the first three forms, three divisions were happened. That is a Sattva Rajas Tamo, and then Durga Mata, Lakshmi Mata, and Saraswati Mata. For that, I could give little bit knowledge, whatever I have. The opportunity is given to me. I am very thankful to our Grandmaster Prabodh sir, and then organizing committee members, Sri Suman ji, Jayashree madam, and then Bhanu Prakash, and others also, and then to our parents, our friends, those who have participated in this Zoom session, to this technology, and to this knowledge. for everything. I'm very thankful to each and everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you.